Hello, Cactus crew. How are you guys going? Thanks for tuning in. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm Bill. Welcome to my channel. I don't usually go live on Tuesdays. Aren't you lucky? Well, also, I must stress this is part 2. So if you haven't seen part 1, what I'll do is I'll post the link to part 1 in the chat. So if you're in the chat, you can click on it and just go watch it, or it's in the description box below. Also, replay crew, if you oh no, I can't do see, I can't drive and talk at the same time. So I will leave that posting of the link. I'll do it in a minute as soon as I warm up. Okay, yeah. So like I said, this is part 2. We're continuing on. It's November 8, 2020. She, who is she? Mrs. Paulson is spiraling out of control because she has lost control. She has no control of the narrative, because she's a narcissist and she can't handle it. And plus, I just need to say this. I recorded these videos, like I downloaded them when they happened, so back in 2020. And originally I did have all these videos up for just people on Twitter, and then it got back to Katie, so I closed the gate. But in the titles of, like, when we watch, you'll see, like, it says now deleted. And yeah, so it was Katie deleted it the day after. She deleted this video before she deleted the whole channel. So that's what there's, like a whole playlist I've got of videos where she deleted them before she deleted the video, the channel. So, like, thank God for the speed of the snail. Got in there. I'm just talking shit. My God, more. I can't warm up. Guys, you better warm up. And, well, what have we got into? What have we got ourselves into? Yeah, if you enjoy this video, please give it a like, share it. You can comment below, and you can come and chat as well. Have a chin wag in the chat. I'm going to be down there or over there, wherever, up there, wherever you want to picture the chat is. That's where I'm going to be, and I'll be having a chin wag, which just is Aussie slang for having a chat, basically, because your chin wags as you talk. Yes. Where are we? So yeah, I just want to stress everything I say is my own opinion, and, well, I guess there's only one way to go forward. Oh, that was bloody awful. That was bloody awful. I'll let myself down on that intro. I could have done a lot better. Halfway through it, I got this, like, chill. Like, it went right down my spine. So, is that karma? I hope not. No. All we're doing is saying, look, Katie, nothing's changed. It's the same shit. And yes, like I said on my thumbnail, I've come with the tweets that were referred to in part 1. Like, yes, this is part 1. I know sometimes I need several times someone to tell me that I'm in the wrong class. You know, when you go to uni, anyone that went to uni and yet go to the wrong class, I would just sit there. Like, I used to be too scared to say, oh, this is not my class. So I used to just sit through the whole thing, pretending that I was meant to be in chemistry. Okay, where are we? We are off topic, but this is a link that you can go check out. It's in the description box. It's from Reddit. Kimira, I never know how to say your name out loud, but she made a video. We've got the video. We're going to watch it. But the tweets, I might just do a little read through, and then we'll play the video, and then I'll do a little more tweets, and then the video, because the tweets, thank God for screenshots. Who invented that? Give them a medal. So I'm just going to read, and these are all from November 8, 2020. I should have just said 2020. I've never said 2020 before. Okay, God, come on, brain. But yeah, some of the dates will come up as November 9 because I'm in Australia and I'm 12 hours ahead. I'm actually 13 hours ahead of Katie. So where did we leave off? We left off in part 1. We ended with Katie was threatening to disbar Saltzy for being a lawyer on Twitter and listening to all her trolls. You're listening to the trolls. God, not your reputation, not spiraling out of control, not acting like a mature adult. God, imagine Katie acting like a mature adult. Is my mic on? Oh, thank God, I'm a mature adult. Okay. So Emily went through the lawsuits, like both Without a Crystal Ball. So the Tati versus Without a Crystal Ball and the SWANSON versus Hello Beauty, both of them. And Katie just lost her shit because it's not until early December that she files her reply to Tati, and it's only a week after she's been served. Seems like someone is trying to run a narrative to sway public opinion, but not considering that by this. But not considering that by doing this, they kind of defame a person with no evidence and seek to embarrass the person and reduce credibility. Again, my opinion, not how I do things, but that's just me. Oh, I need a drink. 1 second. It's good. Oh, I love 2020 tweets from Katie. I hope my audio sounds all right. Like I said, this is a, oh yeah, I'll just press post. I just posted part 1 link if anyone needs it, but I think I typed it in wrong. So yeah, fail. And then, yeah, she continues because, it's a thread story, which ends me at publicity stunt, my opinion. Also, the evidence released kind of proves that I'm not the reason for someone's company getting hurt. And she's referring to Halo Beauty. The partners are each blaming the other for the damage to the company, and my name isn't even mentioned. Oh, she said that exact thing, like in the live. Yeah, doesn't move far from what, from a statement. I go to scroll down. No, that's not happening. According to the documents I read, it seems like they were kind of arguing about the business direction, and they are both accusing the other of the company being damaged before I knew they existed. I didn't even know Tati existed. No, she doesn't say that, but she should get straight to the point, straight to the lie. My opinion, I will wait for everyone else to catch up and maybe apologize. Oh, do you know what that sounds like? Because I've just been watching all the, what's that? That lady that killed her stepson. I can't even think right now because my brain is, look, we're on the P train. So there's no outside thoughts going on. So, and this is a video. So she continues, also, attorneys that file lawsuits in Washington just abide by the Federal Code of Conduct, must abide by the Federal Code of Conduct and the Washington State Professional Conduct Rules. Seeking to embarrass, delay, or burden a third person is a violation. See the rules here, Saltzy? Don't you know? You are such a fool. Plus, yeah, it's just repetition of last night's live. Look at her trying to school Saltzy. Like, this is just embarrassing. Violations of these rules can lead to disbarment, suspension, sanctions, attorney discipline imposed by any federal or state court, bar association, or governing authority. Okay. These tweets will not be deleted. I love it when she, announces her departure at the airport. I really fucked up that cliche. I need you to make me a book of cliches, how they're meant to be said, Katie, because that's all you say. These are public records and the rules of the court. Oh, is it your court? Imagine Katie's kangaroo court. No, what is it? I think it is, in prisons. Remember when Katie was explaining what a pod was? Like, as if no one has watched 60 Days In or any prison show, even Oz, What was my point? I don't know. I just wanted to get off this. Okay, we'll start the video in a minute, okay? Just finally, every channel that is spreading defamatory statements about me that I'm a stalker, have a troll army, or that I'm working with trolls, or you have a troll farm in your basement with no evidence, please cease and desist. Katie? Knock, knock. Who is home? There's no lights on and there's no one home, ever. Just a pea rattling around in your brain with no groove to ever stop. It's just constantly rattling. Oh my God. Tati sent you 4 cease and desist, you stupid hamster on the wheel. Oh, here we go. Emily replies. And because when you look up these tweets now on Twitter, because Katie's deleted her, she deleted her side of that. So even though it still exists, how good is it that Katie has not changed any of the links of her social media contacts under every video that she posts on YouTube? She still includes her Twitter. That is a huge business fail. And that's like having to change your whole address of like your house on everything or something, Oh, yes. Is this a whataboutism that we learnt last week on Katie's Instagram, which I haven't gone over for you guys, but you probably saw it. I'll have to do a video where we check in on her Instagram. But she was speaking about narcissists because she is an expert now, but she can never look in the mirror and identify herself as one. No, she's not that kind of expert. No, it's what Katie's truth is not the real truth. So whatever she believes, she says. Oh, and I went back to get the screenshot of the person calling her a narcissist for calling everyone else a narcissist. And she has turned off the comments. It was on the first Meghan and Harry post. Like there's been 2 over the past 3 days or something. The first one about the Spotify stuff. Because everyone was like, get off. You don't know. You don't know anything about the royals. And she doesn't. But yeah, her hate boner. So yeah, I didn't get the screenshot. I probably have it, but yeah, it pissed me off. I let myself down. Okay. You're quick to accuse me of defamation while literally defaming me. Make that make sense. Shit. She did just this is her script. So what we'll do is, we'll just resume from where we left off. And if we feel that we need, you don't feel anything because I can't feel what you feel to get the message. Also, I can't do things as I drive. So, yeah. Oh, look. Also, that thing hasn't... Oh, I was just going to say my screen hasn't fucked up. Katie, where are you? What's going on? Why did it do that? Maybe because it felt the presence of, you know, like if you've got that big of a head, why would you just minimize your hair to that top section? Oh, where is he? Okay. I was going to say my screen didn't do that thing, but it's doing it. Oh, I got to turn this on. What's this called? Volume. Volume. It's how we hear Katie. Okay, we're ready now. Are we? Oh, yep. We are so ready. They're going to come together and it's going to be beautiful. And, you know, oh, one thing, Katie, though, I'll just, you know, I'm not ready yet because normal speed for you is even too slow for me and I'm a snail. So 1.5. God, I wonder how close these ducks are going to get. Are you guys ready? Is everybody ready? Welcome everybody in chat. Okay, we are going now to commence. It only took 16 minutes for me to stop reading the tweets.
In a business dispute, fighting over who damaged your business. How did I damage your business if you're both accusing the other one of damaging the business? It sounds like something happened in your business that damaged the business that had nothing to do with me. And how is me reporting on if you're going to get sued damaging to your business if that's literally what's happening? And if people can't see this and they can't see what's happening to me, I don't know what to say. This is exactly, in my opinion, what happened to James Charles. People believed a lot of things with no evidence. Right now, people are believing this with no evidence. And then all these other creators are using this as a time to like pile it on and harass me. Like, could you just be nice, please? That's all I'm asking. Be nice to each other. Be kind. There's 835 of you in this chat. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please. Like, I'm allowed to speak on this case as long as I don't lie. And everything that I'm telling you right now, I am not lying. Everything I'm saying right now is the truth. Why? And everything, 35 of you in this chat, 35 of you, it's me. Like, could you just be nice, please? That's all I'm asking. Be nice to each other.
With a beer. Just wait, Katie. Okay, just wait. Where is Toad? Come on, mate. He's got a beer in a stubby holder. And this is important because he's meant to be sober. But he's sober now, I think. Look at... Oh, no, it wasn't. But what is that? He does drink stout beer, but that doesn't look stouty. It does look a bit rum, a bit bourbon and Coke. I don't know. It's a bit diluted. It's definitely not Gatorade or Mountain Dew. Wow, Toad. Have you put on so much weight? This is 2020, so you were only sitting down. Look, he's heading over to his drinking chair. Can't wait. Oh, you got to put your volume back on. Well, we don't have to.
And everything that I'm telling you right now, I am not lying. Everything I'm saying right now is the truth. Everything that I'm doing right now is the truth. I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to do anything. My attorney has not engaged in a way to humiliate Tati or her husband. My attorney has been working to try to resolve this and to negotiate or to speak, and they won't speak to us. So why are they doing this? Why aren't you responding to my attorney? Why is it that when we said that we would be served, I haven't been served? Why aren't you, like, if you're not going to go through with this, withdraw the lawsuit. But what you put out yesterday doesn't help your case against me. What you gave to Emily only proves that I didn't damage your business, that you have a dispute between two parties that are fighting over who did damage to the business. And it has nothing to do with me, because in all of those documents that were released yesterday and in the documents filed by Mr. Clark, my name never once comes up. So how is it that I damaged your business when you're both accusing each other of damaging the business? It doesn't make sense. And how did I damage your business when there was a Bye Sister video? There was the second video after that. There was the drama with the Blendiful. There was the stuff with the Halo vitamins and the immunity thing that happened. I can't remember what happened with that. But like, and all of this so that I don't talk about stuff. Like, it doesn't make sense at all. And why is it okay for her to say things that are maybe not truthful, but then if someone does it to her, I get to be destroyed? It's my turn, Michael? Allegedly.
She says allegedly in the wrong place. Like, you don't say allegedly after you've just expressed something personal, you know? That's not an attack. Like, I don't know how she can, like, everything that she just said here, I addressed in the end of part 1, which again is linked below. I put the link in the chat too. But anyway, this is part 2. And like, she knows that Swanson was giving her info to post that was negative towards Halo Beauty. She knows. She posted the fucking article. So she's sitting here and just denying. She's deflecting. Oh my God, she's doing whatabouterisms. I didn't know how to say it. There wasn't an ER in there, but she is. What about all the Sugar Bear stuff? What about the James Charles, the bi sister? No, Katie, this is about you. You never understood the whole defamation thing with the Tati. Because just like Jillian, Cabbage Juice lady, Jilly Juice, you played the jurisdiction card. And that's as far as any lawsuit has ever got with you. Well, 7M were so smart when they filed in Minnesota. So I can't wait for you to really learn a lesson. I hope you get removed offline. I hope you get banned. I hope you're... your IP will be banned, Katie. You have no idea what's coming. I mean, karma times 3. Oof.
I'm told that she went to Dustin Daly. Dustin Daly went on his channel and admitted that Tati told him about this. So that means if she talked to him about this and is trying to use drama channels against me, that's actually defamation. So if Tati is going to Dustin and to Nick and giving them defamatory things about me and spreading misinformation and lies about me, she's actually defaming me, right? So she is going to those channels and saying that I have troll armies, and she's telling them about this lawsuit, and she's telling them I'm stalking her, which is not true. I don't have troll accounts, and I'm not stalking her. I've never stalked her family. I've never spoken to her family. I've never contacted her family. I've never contacted her husband's family. Like, I've never had any connection to any of these people. So if she's telling these things to Dustin, how is she not defaming me? She is, in the same token. So we'll file a counterclaim that she's defaming me. I'll file the counterclaim of defamation. I'll file the counterclaim of emotional distress, Tati. And I'll file the lawsuit against your attorney, because your attorney is defaming me too. So you've got Tati defaming me. You've got her, well, allegedly through the drama channels, because that's what Dustin said in his video, right? And I just want people to, before you decide to unsubscribe and you make these decisions about someone, before you even know what they've gone through or you even know their side, stop.
When do you ever stop? When do you ever give the people that you go after any kind of grace, any kind of care? I said this in my last live. You don't ever think about anyone who you are going after. Tati sent you 4 cease and desists. 4. And you did not listen. 4! 4 cease and desist. Are you fucking kidding me? And now when she sues you, which you didn't open the door and thought that would stop you from being served, but Aaron Hall accepted, thank God, someone's being an adult. You want to sit there and talk the talk and think you can delete the post and it just goes away? You can sit there and defame people, Katie, with your work, your whole channel. And you don't see what you're doing is wrong. You're a danger. That is dangerous. If you don't know where the boundaries are and you are forever crossing them, Same shit's happening right now, 2023. The same shit that is happening with Tati here in 2020, it's the same story with 7M. And I've got a video coming up, and I've just got to put it together, comparing the initial complaint of Tati and 7M's initial complaint. And it's the exact same stuff. Character like assassination in the public eye, destroying their income, their sponsorship, going after, and not letting up. Let's just, with the Duggars, can't you just make one video that says everything you need to say instead of posting, 15 videos a week on the Duggars? Sometimes that's your only topic.
I can't answer any questions about anything, but everything about that has nothing to do with this case. And cease and desist, if you're not doing anything wrong, a cease and desist, if you're literally not breaking the law, a cease and desist doesn't mean, all a cease and desist is trying to do is silence you. And I wasn't breaking the law. I wasn't doing anything that other channels weren't doing. I wasn't doing anything differently. Half the stuff about her husband has been online through these guru gossip pages and these gossip centers. Reddit has had this information. This information about all of this has been online for years. I wasn't the first person to find it. Other people have made videos about it and have had them taken down. There's been if you go to Google
and have had them taken down. And then she flicks her hair because that's her fucking ego, You know you're wrong, Katie. And how dangerous are you if you don't know that you are in the wrong if someone continues to fucking send you cease and desist? That is telling you you're in the wrong. Reassess how you go about it. Look at your work and say, what can I be doing wrong that is making this person sending me a cease and desist, And you want to silence everyone, all the creators that are talking about this lawsuit at this time in 2020. They're defaming you by talking about you, blah, blah. I just don't understand how you have survived to your age with no self-awareness. It does my fucking head in. And how sad it is that you have not changed from 2020. You're still the same person in 2023, but worse.
Guru gossip or gossip guru or YouTube mama drama, you'll find all of this stuff. It's not like I somehow found it, you know what I mean? Just if you don't have anything to hide, don't hide it. And if you're hiding something, everything that you're hiding, it will come out. So you just have to be truthful. And I didn't care about any of this until a video was uploaded called Bye Sister. And what happened afterwards was horrible, in my opinion. And everyone on YouTube agrees. So why was it okay for this to happen and apologize to James, but now because it's cool to hate me, you assume somehow that you believe it now? It makes no sense. But it's cool. I'm meeting with a Seattle attorney this week. We will file a counterclaim for defamation. We will be filing a counterclaim for defamation against her attorney and her attorney's law firm. So with the law firm and Tati being in this lawsuit against me, then they're going to have to decide if they want to move forward, because then we can, does she really want to have her attorney involved in a lawsuit where he's being sued for defamation? And I'm not trying to say that are we gonna go back and forth like this?
You're the one being sued. You don't have the power. So don't act like you do. Plus, you're just talking about suing Saltzy for defamation. You're just talking. It's all words. You don't have the money. You don't even have the money to fight the Tati lawsuit. Oh my God, when you said I'm getting in contact with a Seattle lawyer. Oh, that's when, what's his name? What was his name? Michael Brown? Because he was also named Michael. Was it Michael Brown or Martin Brown? No, it was Michael Brown. They were both Michael. God, look at my brain trying to think back. Because I feel like it's longer than 3 years. Because if you count 2020, it's 4 years. But I don't know if it's meant to be counted like that, Look, I'm just pausing because it's a lot. But we have to finish this. We have to. Yeah, Michael Brown. There we go, Will. I knew you're good with the cue cards on the side. I'll just like have you forever, like on the side, filling in all the blanks. But yeah, Michael, oh God, the poor guy. Remember when she couldn't even pay him? She was so broke. The settlement had happened and she still had not paid him. And it went on for like months after it was settled. Okay, we're coming back. Gosh. Are we coming back? Yes, we just have to press play and that's all.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't.
It makes no sense. None of this makes sense.
It makes sense.
And why would you not respond to my attorney, but then dump a bunch of information onto another YouTube channel that doesn't help your case with me? It literally proves that everything in the case against me is false. It makes zero sense to me, in my opinion. And telling me that I don't have a right to talk about myself and what's being done to me, or for fear of being harmed financially, is terrible. Like, what money are you going to get from me? There's no way I caused $5 million of damage to anyone's business. You know I don't have $5 million. You know who has lots of millions of dollars? Jeffrey. I thought it was Jeffree Star that damaged your reputation. Why aren't you suing Jeffree Star? Why aren't you going against the people that have money that you can actually recoup the like money from, that you claimed harmed your reputation in June? Why aren't you suing them? Because that makes more sense, being that you claim they had way more involvement in your life. And you also have a lawsuit with your business partner who's saying that something happened that maybe he needs $5 million. It's all very suspicious. His lawsuit against you is alleging that you guys put out a pallet, allegedly, behind his back through Tati Beauty that he wasn't included in. And had you done it through Halo, he would have gotten a third of it, which is around $5 million, right? But then the day after you get served on that, you file a lawsuit against me for $5 million. Do you think a judge isn't going to see that and think that's weird? So he's suing you for basically around what, like a $5 million loss? I mean, I don't know if that's true, but the way that it was written in that, the allegation, according to him, again, this is his allegation. You can defend it. You have a right to respond to it. You have a right to defend yourself. No one's saying that you're guilty. But if he says that he was supposed to be a part of that and you did this and he was supposed to get the $5 million, but because it was done outside of the business and he didn't get that, that's kind of sort of how I took it. Now, I'm not an attorney, but that seems to be what it was, like, where it was like, oh, you were supposed to start the business under Halo, according to his lawsuit. You didn't do it under Halo. You did it through Tati Beauty. And that because of that, he is saying that he lost out of the enrichment of that pallet, which he estimated in the lawsuit was like 16 million. Divide that by.
Before you do your little dividing, maths, calculating stuff, whatever, okay? I really wish that you would have spoken to your lawyer before doing this live, even though when you finished this, you deleted it, because you can sit there and be all smug and in Emily's face, but you don't have the balls to stand behind your words and leave this up. You know, bit chicken, bit of a waste of time. Why don't you just get a diary? Because you love looking at yourself. But if you had spoken to a lawyer and understood that 5 million, they're not suing you for that number. They had to estimate the number for like the damages that you caused to their business is up to 5 million. That's not saying that they want 5 million from you. They're suing you for 5 million. That is saying that amount of damage was caused because of you, your reporting. And if you go through it, Katie, it goes through people commenting on your posts saying that they stopped buying Halo Beauty because of what you were saying in your videos, which, you know, you just don't know. You don't know the weight behind the words that you say. You don't know boundaries. You don't know what ethics are. You don't know how to respect people. You don't know what information should be public and what information should not be public, which is why, again, 7M is brought up now, you know, because you shared information that was not public. Anything, because it's exclusive. Exclusive without a crystal ball is wearing no pants.
It's around $5.3 million. Then the next day, you file a lawsuit against me for breaking the story for $5 million. Make that make sense. How did I damage your business for $5 million? How? Nobody knows who I am. Why aren't you suing D'Angelo Wallace? He had 5 million views. Why aren't you suing PewDiePie? Why aren't you suing, you know, all these other channels that have made videos about you, a lot of them. It doesn't make sense. None of this.
If you stop drinking, I bet a lot of things would make sense. And I really wish, like in the attorney's office, that they would breathalyze you before you sign any legal documents, because I believe that you have been intoxicated signing stuff. I remember during this lawsuit with Tati, I shared your signature. And although it might not mean much that it's different every time you do it, it just shows how with it you are, how present. Like, no one else would be acting the way you're acting if they got served for defamation by another YouTuber. They'd be, you know, shutting up so that they can pay their lawyer to talk for them. You've never been able to keep quiet. You are the elder as well, Katie. I love reminding you of that. You don't act like it's not mature. It's so teenage schoolgirl. No wonder you're embarrassed. But you are so insecure. No other creator went after James Westbrook like you did. Said all those lies about what he did to his mum, taking his mum off life support, what you insinuated. I've got the tweet. I'll post them after this live. I'll post them on my Twitter, and then I'll link that in the description box so you can check them out. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, it's @CrystalBill. I forgot what I was saying now. Your Oompa Loompa hair throws me off something. Hell.
Why are you trying to damage my reputation when you're in the middle of a lawsuit, when you know that I didn't damage your reputation? Why are you trying to harm me and defame me when you know I did not harm and defame you? My sister, the video after that, and then this video in June are kind of what happened and what caused all of this. If those three things would not have happened, you wouldn't be in the situation. If you didn't upload by sister, you wouldn't be here. Nobody would be talking about you. And then if you didn't upload the video after, it wouldn't have happened. And then if you wouldn't have uploaded the video in June, it wouldn't have happened. But every time you've talked about it, it's made things worse and worse and worse, in my opinion. And I'm entitled to have an opinion because you're a public figure and you put your life in the public. So I'm asking you to stop this, to stop your attorney from harassing me. I'm asking you to stop going to drama channels and telling them about me and defaming me and spreading false allegations against me. I'm asking you to stop spreading allegations that I have a troll farm that I'm doing to hurt your business. Do you know how crazy that sounds? Like, I upload 4 videos a day. I don't have time for that. I don't care enough about your business to literally go into some weird conspiracy to try to destroy your business. That doesn't even make sense. And then using drama channels like Nick Snyder, Dustin Daly, Emily, the attorney, to defame me is just more evidence for us for a countersuit and for the emotional the stress, the trauma that you've put me through. I have lost money this week. I've lost money. I've lost subscribers, blah, 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 but I'll never change my ways because I am not in the wrong. It is everybody else. You know, when you listed, you know, Nick and Dustin, Emily, the attorney, and you're saying how Tati is controlling all of them. So they're not allowed to have their own opinion, just like you said, you are allowed to have your own opinion. So Nick, Dustin, Emily, they're not allowed to have their own opinion on you being sued by a public figure, by Tati, who has over, 5 million subscribers. So, you know, what the fuck? Start using your brain. Start making sense. Subscribers because of this. My reputation has gone into the toilet. Accusations with no evidence have been made against me. Like, you have destroyed, my reputation is being destroyed right now based on false allegations, which is defamation. It doesn't make sense. And you're not supposed to use the court to try to hurt someone, and you're not supposed to use the court to try to defame someone. It doesn't make sense. So if you care about this, I'm going to be spending a lot.
She's got the shield of embarrassment. It's come, well, when she puts her hand up against her face because she can't handle the heat that is rising. My God, Katie. My God. I was going to say something. She threw me off. She always does. I can't react. Silent reacts. Silent reacts with just grunts. We've heard it all before.
And I don't even care at this point. I just want this to be done. I want this to be done. I want your attorney to leave me alone. I want your trolls to leave me alone. I have been trolled harder in the last week than I've been trolled in my entire life. If we find out that any of these accounts that have been trolling me for a year are because of you, imagine if that's the truth. Like, just accept responsibility for what you did, take accountability, and just move on. Nobody wants you to be the bad person at all. Everyone wants you to win. That's really the truth.
If that was the truth, you wouldn't have made all those videos on Tati trying to destroy her. You know, putting her Halo vitamins in the same basket as snake oil and jelly juice. Maybe you should have tried, you know, just 1 month's supply. I'm sure your hair, your nails, your skin, because your skin does come across like it's paper thin, like your walls. So, you know, you could have learned so much from Tati, but you just wanted to tear her down. You hated her for being successful. You hate all women for being successful, for being determined, for having a passion, for doing something that takes creativity, making money beyond anything that you could ever make. Are you still stuck on 330K? Yeah, and everyone overtakes you. Oh, I wonder why. I wonder why.
Again, all of these are my opinions. I'm not stating anything as fact. I'm entitled to have an opinion. Stop trolling my subscribers. Stop putting out videos that defame me. And do any of these like drama channels that are allowing themselves to be a part of this realize that by allowing this to happen, they're actually putting themselves in the middle of a lawsuit? Do you guys understand that when you speak to someone who is suing someone and you become a party to that, you can become part of that lawsuit? Like, do you really want, Dustin, Nick, do you want us to be giving you depositions and getting subpoenaed? Do you want us to be having to get subpoenas to get your text messages or, you know, your information to see what her communication was with you? Because if you're communicating with her in the same way that I can't delete evidence, she can't delete evidence. So if she's contacting people, she has to stay that too. So if you have information where you're communicating with her in an effort to spread misinformation about me, you become party to the lawsuit. Why would you want to be in the middle of this? It doesn't make sense.
4 cease and desist. You ignored them. Make that make sense, and then everything else will make sense. You're the idiot, Katie. You caused this. It's your fault. You're in the wrong. But you can't admit that. Why? Why is it so hard for you to admit that you are in the wrong? It's your narcissism. Narcissism? Good. This is all sloshing off my tongue right now. It has to be. It does my head in. Wow. Let's all take a big breath because we're going back in.
Am I the only person on YouTube that has a brain?
I can't even. What the? That was so perfect timing. I kind of needed that. I want more. Am I the only one with a brain that rattles round when I tilt my head? That's why I tilt my head, so I have a frontal lobe. Oh shit, I don't even know. I didn't look at what the time was.
She has to stay that.
Wait on, Paulson, wait on.
too. So if you have information where you're communicating with her in an effort to spread misinformation about me, you become party to the lawsuit. Why would you want to be in the middle of this? It doesn't make sense. Am I the only person on YouTube that has a brain?
By the look of your face, you don't even fucking believe that. You don't believe that you have a brain. You probably just swallowed it.
And thank you for becoming a member, Hybrid. Thank you, Nadia, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you to my subscribers that do care for me and do, like, I don't want to bully anyone. I don't want anyone to be bullied. I want everyone to just go back to work, period. I want these drama channels to start taking accountability themselves and realize that at the end of the day, what they're doing to me is no different. And jumping on a bandwagon and targeting people and making them feel like they want to end their lives, or that they're so depressed that they can't get up in the morning. Like, no one should want that. You know, I'm having panic attacks. I can't sleep. Like, why do you want to do this? You guys have been swarming me all year, and I've theoretically I had one interaction with Nick that has somehow created this monster. Dustin, I've never even spoken to. Angelica can't stop talking about this copyright strike that she literally deserved. And all these other channels. Emily, why are you talking to the opposing counsel if you know that they're involved in a lawsuit? That's really unprofessional. Please, if you're here and you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'll keep on.
Listen to her. Listen to Katie. This is the only time. It's when she says, like this video, please consider subscribing. But yeah, with my channel, not Katie's. Like, oh man, I went to say something and I just totally. What were you saying just before?
And I've theoretically I had one interaction with Nick that has somehow created this monster. Dustin, I've never even spoken to. Angelica can't stop talking about this copyright strike that she literally deserved.
That you apologized in your video that then you deleted because you can't even stand behind your apology. Remember your apology where you had the same hair but you were wearing that pink shower curtain kind of top? I don't know what material it's made out of. I think it might be tinsel. No, not tinsel. Not tinsel. What is it? Yeah, I can't think. Crepe paper. Yeah, anyway, she looks like a Christmas chocolate whenever she wears it. What is my point? Yeah, that's when you did your apology and you had your Oompa Loompa hair and you were just like, look, this is my apology to everyone. I'm sorry that I lashed out. I did all this, blah, blah, blah. Then you deleted it. Why? Because you don't like what you just said there to Angelica, because she fucking deserved it. You wanted to run YouTube your way. You wanted to control how everyone spoke about you, what they said about you. You threatened to sue everyone. Can't you see that you're acting erratically? No one else acts like this. So stop saying, why don't you sue this person? Because look at you. She's suing you because you're immature and you ignored 4 cease and desist. And you don't know that you're causing harm. So stop saying, she's doing it too. She's doing it too. This is about you, Paulson. This is about you.
And all these other channels. Emily, why are you talking to the opposing counsel if you know that they're involved in a lawsuit? That's really unprofessional. Please, if you're here and you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'll keep on bringing you the truth. I'll keep on sharing my truth. I will continue to bring the truth. I will continue to share as much.
See how she slipped up? I will tell you my truth. Katie's truth is not the truth. She lies to herself about what the truth is. But yeah, I love it how she's like, that's not professional. Well, what is professional about this? What we are watching right now, journalist of the fucking year, who thinks that she deserves the privilege, you know, to keep your sources anonymous, even though you share everything, no filter. But then you think that, like, you're getting paid for these lies to report and drink and get sloshed. Any other reporter doing that? No. Any other reporter covering stories when they're intoxicated? No. Because, Katie, if you were not intoxicated when you were covering all the 7M stuff, accusing them of human trafficking and all that, you would never have said it. You would never have had the balls or the wit. The wit would have stopped you, maybe the logic, you know, would have said, hold up there, maybe don't say that with so much, that's the truth. But it's Katie's truth, not the truth. Katie's truth. Look at her. Look at her truth face, guys. It's my truth. My truth. When I look this way.
Much as I can. I will be honest. I will be transparent. Subscribe, like, do all of these things. I'm not going to be silenced, and I'm not going to stop sharing how I feel, sharing my opinions. I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm not here to do anything. I just want to do my job and be fun and have fun. That's all, okay? Can we please just have fun? Can we go back to having fun? Hold on a second. How is it every time I go live, I lose more subscribers? Do you guys just really not like me? It's wild. If you're unsubscribing because you're believing what you're seeing, you're going to be back, just so you know. A lot of you did this to James Charles. You unsubscribed to him and then you resubscribed to me. So why don't we learn from this? And before you make a decision to
You unsubscribed from James Charles and then you resubscribed to me. My gosh, you are so dumb, man. You are so dumb.
subscribe to someone, you let things play out and you let people tell their sides. You let the judges, you let the court handle things. You don't allow, you let the court do what the court needs to do instead of allowing a narrative to run on YouTube.
You, if that is the truth, because again, that's you just spewing what you've heard other people say. You rely on public prosecution. You don't keep anything for the courts. You want people, you want your followers, anyone that's watching your shit to believe what you're saying is the truth. Otherwise, why do you keep going on? We're not the ones being sued. We're not the ones that have had a motion to not delete your shit. We're not the ones in trouble. You are. So doesn't matter how many cryathons you have, how many IG lives you delete, and you cry and you whinge and you can't get your way, no one's listening, you're losing subscribers, wah, 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 poor me, pity party central. It's still only going to be in the court. Nothing you say affects us, and we can comment on you. We can have our opinion, and we're not getting sued by Tati. What makes you so special? I think that's what makes you special, Katie. It's really, I don't know. Where am I going? I don't know. I've got to press play and I want to stall forever.
Give me the same benefit of doubt that you're allowing these other people. I don't have a history of uploading a video that caused millions of, Like, I didn't do those things. The mob mentality is out of control. Please use your thinking skills. I just can't believe people are this easily persuaded.
Oh my God, did you just see Frida or Sweetie jump up on the counter behind? Oh, is it just Sweetie? Have they got Frida yet?
I just can't believe people are this easily persuaded.
I know, right? I can't believe it either, Katie. I know. Burpees. Look! Jumped up there and probably tried to eat the cookies that, Mr. Balls is now getting because he's just had his session.
Well, if I don't have members only on for live chats, then I get trolled relentlessly. So what am I supposed to do? Can you come into my live chats and be kind to me and not be mean and allow me the space without accusing me of things? Can you have some compassion and empathy that I'm a human being and that sometimes the things that you're typing in your words to me hurt me? Right now I'm being trolled so hard that the only safety I have is using members only, so I don't have to be interrupted constantly with people being so cruel to me in comments and accusing me of things that aren't true, and then demanding that I respond. So all of my videos, 90% of them, you can participate in. You can leave contact. You can leave. Ethan from H3 podcast uses members only all the time. You do realize that large channels use members only all the time when they premiere.
So are you a large channel or a small channel that doesn't get views? Because comparing yourself to Ethan, H3, I mean, gosh, man, I was looking like the other day they had 34,000 people watching them live. What? Katie, you know, calm down, okay? Maybe you've reached the bottom of the sippy cup and you feel that your channel is bigger because you've now given stern words to both lawyers and you're going to sue Saltzy and everything, you know? What hairstyle? Yeah. Have you got a lackey? Let's tie it up. Yep. Tie it up.
Videos. It's just pretty standard. Ethan, every time he premieres a video, it's always members only. So why is it when I do it, it's wrong? So tomorrow, you lost your membership for some reason. I'm sorry, Jess. Emmy, thank you for becoming a member. I just want you guys to give me the benefit of the doubt. I want to stop being attacked. I want you guys to allow me the ability, without looking at clips that are misconstrued, that are chopped up and cut up for somebody's content. Can you not come to my channel and just see whether or not you like me based on me and not what somebody else says about me? Can you give me a chance and space to decide what you think about me without letting somebody else's opinion influence you? Because when I watch commentary channels, by the way, I'd never make a decision about someone based on them. Because I'll be honest with you guys, if I watched commentary channels, I would literally hate TRISHA PAYTAS, and I find her oddly amusing. She's like one of my, I love her channel. I can't explain it. But everyone hates her. And I get it because she trolls and she does stupid things. But then she always admits it and she apologizes. So whatever, you know, it's like she hurts people's feelings, she moves on, but at least she takes response, you know, at least she acknowledges it. But like,
at least she acknowledges it. Yeah, because she's got a brain. She knows how people see her. Plus, to be relatable, you have to make mistakes. You have to be able to relate to people, Katie. You are a god. You are so perfect there on your drinking chair pedestal, directing the world. You are smarter than a California DA. You are so smart. You know, he, like, even Saltzy broke the law right in front of you. How dare he do that? Oh my God, he's got this defamation case coming from you. How can you afford it, Mrs. Paulson? Yeah, just, you know, can you keep up with all the checks that your mouth is writing? That's not the right cliche either. Oh, you would have got that. Your book of cliches. I need a copy.
like if I listened to the drama channel, I would never watch TRISHA PAYTAS, but I freaking love her channel. I love watching her eat the corn dogs. I love watching her eat the corn dogs. The Korean corn dogs are my favorite thing ever. And at least TRISHA owns it. Like, at least TRISHA isn't like playing games. Like, I feel like Trisha's just like, whatever, I'm sorry, I screwed up. And I feel, yeah, it's the same way with Gabby Hanna. I actually like Gabby Hanna for the exact same reason, because Gabby will just be Gabby. You know, like, I would rather watch a creator that's literally not a facade, you know?
But you are. You lie to yourself. You lie to the audience. You want to control the narrative. Dare I say that fucking word? But I did put up ET quote fingers. So at the moment, you can't control the narrative because you haven't filed your reply to Tati yet. And so it's just the initial going over the documents, what Emily's doing. And she can't even give her little opinion without you saying, a lawyer should know that's not professional. Okay, Katie, but you do know you're the one being sued, okay? You're not suing Tati. I know, I'm talking like it's present day, but it really is. It really is. It could be 7M if you just interchange 7M and Tati.
At least with Trisha, you know she's just being who she is. Trisha has a video about Tati that says Tati is dumb as hell or something like that. It has 4 million views where she mocks, laughs, and attacks basically all of her arguments and says she's lying. But she's not being sued by Tati. Make that make sense. Trisha Paytas and Ethan on Frenemies even said to you guys, it's like damn near impossible to prove this, and there's literally no possible way I did this.
I have a clip. I'll link it below. It's Ethan and Trisha looking at the clip of you saying that you think Tati's dad or grandfather might have been in the mafia, but you'll dig a little deeper because you can't find any info on him. So, you know, must be in the mafia. And they reacted to you saying that clip like, you sound like a stalker. Did you not see that one, Katie? I remember even when H3, like before, it was your intro or something, and they were laughing about it, and you took it as a shout out. Really? How do you interpret the world? It's so fucked up, man. Like someone can give you like something to read and you'll put it on the screen and go, this is what this says, and it doesn't say that. Remember with the whole Nat thing? Remember when you were showing your proof that Nat was using Without a Crystal Ball's email and trying to request data when the actual screenshot showed that you were requesting data from Nat's own email? You know, so what was your saying a few minutes back? Are you the only one with a brain? Well, yeah, well, you know, I don't know. You tell me. Let's see.
They were like laughing at a video, which by the way, I admit looks ridiculous. And I already talked about it. I'm not talking about it again, but it was when I was writing. It was a completely different time. That's not how I do work these days. And I was working on an investigation piece. Why do they take me so seriously? It's ridiculous. How are you going to prove that I significantly caused damages when literally a video that was seen 50 million times? How did I cause $5 million in damages? It doesn't make sense. Make that make sense. But you remember how in her video in June, she said she was still within her legal right to sue people? Well, I'm still within my legal right to sue people. So I'm still in my legal right to sue Tati Westbrook and her husband for defamation, for emotional distress, for potentially using cyber troll stalking, maybe, and suing her attorney for using trolls to harass me on Twitter.
Katie, I have another video of you saying that you use sock accounts. That's how you get information from, you know, you are on all these different groups where using your real name wouldn't fly because look at your reputation. You admitted to that. Your ego admitted to that on video, and the internet is forever. So every time you try and say that every other person has sock accounts, trolls, whatever, that's you. That's why the +100 was after your name in the Tati lawsuit, because they had traced your IP address with all these different accounts on Twitter. I mean, gosh, I remember at one stage that someone was making a list of all your sock accounts. You know, say hi to Petra. How's she going, you know? Having switch up the names with every dead animal of yours from the past. You know, maybe, you know, the basement video that I always refer to, a lot of names from there. You know, when you went through all those boys that you know, so many. No women, though. Bit of a shame, though. But, you know, here we are hating on all the women.
Twitter and trying to accuse me of all these things that I've done, which I haven't done. And then telling people that I'm destroying evidence, which isn't true. I have all the videos. So I'm within my rights to sue you, Tati, James, Michael. Why are you playing these games when you know that everything that you're doing is could end up in a countersuit? It makes no sense.
I don't know, Kenny, but you know, at the end of every episode, you die. This does not look good. Why did you do this? I was waiting for her to pull it really tight. Like, you know, when you pull it really tight and it's just your eyes. Does anyone else go that far? You know, that the world. But God, no, okay, no. I can't with the hoodie.
But the lives aren't deleted, you guys. They're sitting in private. Like, do you guys understand the difference between private and deleted? The videos are literally sitting in private.
You've removed them from the public. How, like, lucky they've already got them and they know that you've gone on and privated them. But why would you do that when you've been told not to delete evidence? And your videos are evidence. Those Tati videos, oh my God. I was right about everything, remember? Oh my gosh. Just because, you know why you were right about everything? Because fucking SWANSON was telling you all that information. And then all that same information was in the, just, you know, just happily just shows up in the SWANSON versus Hello Beauty lawsuit. How does that work, Katie? You're the one with the brains. You need to tell me. Okay? Tell me now before the end.
When you are wondering why. But I'm wondering, like, I know that most of you guys are supporting me, and my frustration is not with subscribers. It's really not. Like, my frustration is not with you guys. My frustration is not with the people that are watching. It has nothing to do with you guys. My frustration is with what creators are doing to me, what a creator and her attorney are doing to me, what a creator and her husband and attorney are doing to me. My concern is what a creator, an attorney, and a husband are using other drama channels to do to me. And that's not okay with me.
Okay. And now, see, now put yourself in Tati's shoes and say that exact same thing, but think about what you have written and the stuff you've put out about Tati. Did you show her the kind of grace that now you are begging for? I don't know, Paulson. How does your brain work?
And because I don't want to be silent about what's happening to me, I'm being punished. I'm not upset with my subscribers. I'm worn out. I'm stressed out. I'm exhausted. I just want to make content and not have everyone accuse me of everything. I mean, if you want to accuse me, that's fine. I don't care about being trolled, to be honest. Like, you guys can call me names and stuff, but like the relentless targeting that I've gone through in the last several months has been insane. My husband's employer has been called. The police have been called. My husband, or when my son was in the hospital, they called the hospital. They posted my investigation that happened.
Okay, like, these are single individuals that did that. They do not deserve the group they. You love to put everyone in the same box. Even you put Natalie in, like, as part of the trolls. You can't see that there's different groups. You can't see that the group that you label anti-KJ is not fucking anti-KJ at all. It's ex-subscribers who are trying to warn others because you prey on people and you harm people and you're not good. And, you know, and people figure that out for themselves, Katie. They watch your videos and then they go seek out if anyone else has noticed what they have, that things are a little bit iffy. You've got a little bit of a scattered off your face vibe. Yeah. And then it just, you know, once you click onto that first something's not right, then all of the something's not right, red flags just stand out. It's like, where's Wally? And you can just see him everywhere.
Me when I was SA'd in 2007, they have someone's left 50 threats on a phone call at a brewery that is owned by my husband's friend. They have contacted my neighbors. They have posted my address. They have said that I'm not safe where I live. I've had to contact.
Okay, like you posted your address. Your address was linked to your business. Like you made your address public. Yes, there's people out there that have used it online. Sometimes people do take it so far that they give you your own medicine back, Katie. But fuck, you do this to people. Dare I even say what you did to Von McRae? All that stuff that you shared. Why? So you can get the one up, so you can get the exclusive, so you can show how much information you can get with no filter, with no care in the world who that is going to harm.
Contact the police like 3 times or twice, I don't even remember, to talk to them about what to do. You know, and a lot of these people that are on Twitter right now saying that I have bullied them, they're the ones that are doing it to me. So it's like, I don't understand how people can't see that. I don't understand. That's where my frustration comes in. Like, how do you guys not see that it's me that's not responding to any of this? And they're going at me and they're saying that I'm a terrible person, but yet they're doing what they're accusing me of doing times 10. And they're doing it.
How? How are we doing it times 10? You don't even know what you're doing. You're not even aware of what you're doing. You also don't even watch any of the videos. You just react with I'm being attacked. You have no desire to learn, to grow, to be better. You remember when you did your personality test and you didn't even do it because you just wanted to be that one that you'd already decided you were? And then you were like, oh God, yeah. And then you were like, rah, 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 rah. I got to stop cutting in. I've got to let you spew your shit. Look at you though, my God, man. I might call this whatabouterism, but first I'll look up how you spelt it. But what about them? They did it too. Why didn't they get in trouble? Why me? Why me? Oh my God, it's not like I've done anything different. It's not like I've got a hate boner. I mean, I'm not out to cause any harm. For cease and desist. I've never heard of anyone ignoring. I mean, maybe 2, like 3 would be, but 4? And then a week after being sued, you're like, I'm going to sue you. Well, sue her. Where's the money, Paulson? Where's the money?
To me, it doesn't make sense. Not being able to voice their opinion. But how do you want me to turn on? Hold on. I can't do it from my phone. So I'm losing subscribers because why? I'm confused. Like, why? I don't understand why people are leaving comments. If someone has a different opinion, I'm not critical of that. Like, people are allowed to have different opinions, but trolling is not the same as a different opinion.
Oh man, I wish I was there and I would say, please explain, elaborate, because everyone that she calls a troll is everyone that is basically on the Blocked by Katie Joy list. You try and help her, try and give her the one up. Like, by the way, I wouldn't do this, to better herself. But she's fucking perfect, so blocks everyone. I don't want to hear that. I was reading what the post that she's done under. Oh, I'll have to do an Instagram video, maybe tomorrow. And what she posted today about Meghan and Harry. And she's like, look, I just hate them. Okay, fine. That's your opinion. But this is your business. So you kind of need your personal thing again, but you can't do that because you don't know what business is business and what is personal. Just like here, why am I losing subscribers? I don't know. No, I don't know. You seem to know so much, but you don't know anything. The life of a leaf, the confusion. And like Toad is just sitting, is Toad there? He's just sitting over there having a little munchy munch watching his TV, and his wife's having a breakdown because her lies can't control the story right now.
Let me see. I can't change it on my phone. Let me see if I can do it.
We're up and we're going. Oh, we're going upstairs.
I know, Jen. I'm just trying to say, like, I don't understand that though. Honestly.
Fucking horror story.
Here. Let me see if I can change it from my desk. Sorry, hold on.
Wow, you slid right into that chair like a professional person. Like, let me just get on my typey machine. Clickety clack, clickety clack. Did you guys see that? I feel like she was already in the sitting position before she sat. She came in it from a weird angle. Like, you know, those people that sit before they hop in the car. Have you ever watched that? Like, they get into the car bum first. Yeah, one of my friends is a bum first sitter. You know, instead of putting your feet in the car. Yeah. You probably never noticed anyone, but now you will. I reckon you'll be seeing, all week you guys will be seeing people that are bum first sitters in the car.
Shasta says, I had to tell you to join, understand what you're going through. Thank you, Shasta. I appreciate that. Thank you for becoming a member. Okay. Let me see if I can get in here.
Oh, guys, look at, and we are very close right now to an eyebrow, which I've never been able to say eyebrow again. You've just ruined that. What? Look at it. Oh my God. It's just so curved down the side of your face. I can't, how does it? I remember you blocked me in like November, December 2019 for giving you eyebrow advice. I know many people were blocked for giving you eyebrow advice. But yeah, I remember mine was like, don't go that low. And you were like, but my hair grows down there. And I'm like, well, fucking pluck it. Don't follow the hairline. I just can't. Why? Why? Your eyebrow took a right turn. It's heading somewhere, but it's not pretty. I can't. Oh God, I just want, guys, I'm kind of in the mood where I could just sit here on pause and stare. Does anyone else do that? No? Okay, probably me with mush brain. Look at that eyebrow, Katie Joy. I mean, God, like someone said it before, like you could have learnt so much from Tati. The amount of money you could have saved with all the dupes. That's why I started following Tati. She was, you know, she was the queen of dupes. But you, no dupe.
And I'll turn on chat so you guys can all participate. Would that make you happy?
Are you going to do a pinchy, Katie? Oh my God, you nearly did.
I don't know.
I do. Go on.
All right, I'm going to turn that on, but I'm going to turn on slow mode. Does that work?
I do like slow mode.
All right. There you go.
Oh, okay. So nothing's different. How tight?
It's open now.
Okay, I'll press mute.
That's weird. Wait, did just slow mode go on and not? No,
might
not
skip
been
ahead.
That's not true. If we were served, we would have documents, and we don't have documents. Mr. Saltz also said that he didn't have to abide by the Washington state laws. Mr. Saltz said that he didn't have to abide by the laws in the state of Washington in terms of code of conduct, which is actually false. So I'm not sure where he says that. But like, if you're coming onto my channel, you're welcome. All I ask for everyone is to extend me the courtesy in the space, because what I'm being accused of is false. They have no evidence. Mr. Saltz has, there's 3 violations on Twitter. I can show you. I'll show you right now. It says standards of professional conduct. This is from the Western District Court in the state of Washington for federal court. It says that in order to maintain effective administration of justice and the integrity of the court, attorneys appearing in the district shall be familiar and comply with the following: the local rules of the district, including the local rules that address attorney conduct and discipline, the Washington rules of professional conduct as promulgated, amended, and interpreted by the Washington Supreme Court. So it says on there, right there, that they must abide by the Washington rules of professional conduct, okay? Which is what we asked of him to do with the stopping of talking about me, defaming me, and speaking about me on Twitter. The fact that he is answering your questions on Twitter is so concerning to me, because is he doing this legal case in order to, what? Is he doing this legal case so he can win the court of public opinion? Why is he spending his time on Twitter hanging out with my troll accounts? Well, if he's knowledgeable in his field, why doesn't he know that he has
hanging out with my troll accounts? Why are they yours? We know you have troll accounts, but I also have SALTZY'S reply to this rant, his tweet. Hang on. I'll let you talk more, Katie, but in the background, I'm doing a lot of work. Continue reading, Katie. You know, you are really teaching a lawyer, so let's go.
As the Washington rules of professional conduct. And these are the rules he's violating. Washington State professional conduct prohibits communication with a party the lawyer knows is represented by an attorney. I'm not a known liar. In representing a client, a lawyer shall not communicate about the subject of the representation with a person that prohibits communication. He's knowledgeable in his field. Why doesn't he know that he has the Washington rules of professional conduct? And these are the rules he's violating. Washington State professional conduct prohibits the state of Washington rule 4.4a. The Washington rules of professional conduct prohibits actions that are of no substantial purpose other than to embarrass someone. Why are you, Mr. Saltz, on Twitter speaking about me, conducting business with known trolls who have doxed, stalked, and harassed me? How?
You are so dumb. Imagine acting like this. Why would anyone act like this, going after the lawyer that is taking you to court for defamation, trying to school them on the law? Katie, you're such an idiot. If only she knew. Also, like, she has to admit to being embarrassed. Are you embarrassed, Katie? Are you embarrassed? Or maybe you were, like, did you not know that this is your actions that you took and people talking about them? Is that too much for you? But it says, in representing a client, a lawyer shall use means that have no substantial purpose other than to embarrass. That's not, he's not on there to only make sure everyone sees Katie in a poor light. No, Katie, that's what you did to Tati. Isn't that weird how this kind of applies to what you did to Tati, who lives in Washington? I don't make any sense, but, I'll continue with yours.
Does that serve your business? And it says, in representing a client, a lawyer shall not use means that have no substantial purpose other than to embarrass, delay, or burden a third person, or use methods of obtaining evidence that violate legal rights of such a person. So I don't know anything about Mr. Saltz. I have zero information about him as a person. I have nothing to say about him as a person. I'm simply pointing you guys
Well, that's your downfall. You should have maybe looked up who he is, what his education is, you know. You don't know who he is as a person. You don't know who he is as a lawyer. You're only reacting because you need to blame someone else. You need to make someone else pay for the shit that you've done that you can't acknowledge. And everyone's talking about it. They're not allowed to have their own opinions, but Katie's allowed to, you know. Yeah. Side eye central.
He's on Twitter talking about me, engaging with known trolls, accusing people of being me that are not me, harassing them by putting their on, tagging them, pinning them, and then getting trolls riled up to go after them. And none of them are me because I don't have stock accounts. And if you have evidence, why would you file a lawsuit without evidence? It makes no sense, Michael. And stop, like, why would you go onto Twitter when it's right here that you must follow the Washington rules of professional conduct? And then and then people are misled to believe you only have to follow the federal. No, that's not what it says, Michael. It says the local rules of district, including the Washington.
Oh my God, any teen mum crew out there? Oh my God, she says Michael like Farah. Michael. No, Michael. That's not what it says.
Rules of professional conduct, the federal rules of civil and criminal, only have to follow the federal. No, that's not what it says, Michael. It says the local rules of district, including the Washington rules of professional conduct, the federal rules of civil and criminal procedure, and the general rules.
I'm just reading it because, you know, it's never really what she says. Well, you know, now it's just silent and it's me reading, but what's happened? I took a deep breath of, not breath of the air, and now, because I've got mush brain, but I feel like we've just got to the good stuff now. I've got Saltzy's tweets, what he said. So he's waiting in the aisles, ready to come in when she gives us a break.
Orders of the court. At what point in time is it okay to humiliate me? Of course he sees my lives. I don't care. I'm not going to be bullied.
Because she's saying that she hasn't been served, even though she has, and Aaron Hall accepted on her behalf electronically, does that mean that she hasn't gone through her own lawsuit? She hasn't gone through it? So by her saying to Saltzy, I mean, why would you start a lawsuit with no evidence? Why would you go on IG Live and have a major attack, you know, lose everything, lose all your subscribers and everything without, you know, you can't stick in your decision to, as long as I don't look at it, as long as it's not in my hands, I haven't been served, with that kind of stupidity. When it shows up on the docket, like when the filings go through in the court, it shows when that went through, when your lawyer accepted it electronically. So I don't understand, Katie. Did you just ignore all calls, put your lawyer on mute? You know, I've got this. I'm going to come back. I will sue them all. They will wish they never sued me.
This is what can happen when you violate these things as an attorney. You can get reported to the board. The committee shall promptly conduct a review. Oh yes, we'll be reporting him for misconduct. We're also going to sue him. He can go to a special disciplinary like, do you understand that he can be disbarred for this? This is serious. What he is doing right now on Twitter, he can be disbarred for. And then we can also, it says on here, right here, when they do an investigation, it can include copies and statements of witnesses, all documented evidence relative to the grievance, and a summary of the finding.
Look at all the images saved on her desktop down the bottom. Screenshots. Like your meds are not working. I can tell you just by looking at your organization on your desktop. Like, I can't imagine, like, I have ADHD and I can't imagine if my desktop had files like that all over the place. Like, what the fuck? Get a folder, man. Probably don't know how to do it. But, oh, and look, there's a video that she's editing. Oh, there's so much on the screen, Katie. I love that you're going to sue. I'm going to sue them. They can't sue me. I'm going to sue them. Well, you know, battle of the deepest pocket. Should we skip forward? I want to get to the end. I feel like I'm dragging it out. But, like, knowing me, I'll miss something. Although, what are you trying to say there, Katie, with those hands? Put your hand up if you want me to stop. Okay. Yep. Okay. Should we skip to there? Oh, will we miss something? Should I bring Saltzy in? Look, this is what's happened. I'm now asking myself to make the decision, but it's not going to happen because I can't make fucking decisions and I can't drive and talk at the same time. So let's just, this is Saltzy's tweet. When she was going off, so it comes up, like I said, like I'm in Australia and I'm 13 hours ahead of Katie in Minnesota. So it was November 8 when it happened over there. It's November 9, shows up here. Yeah, so one of his tweets, because this is the day that Katie was going off on Twitter, and so he's responding. I watched a lot of YouTube videos for the case and have made personal observations unrelated to the case and the veracity of the content in the videos. Emily Baker is wicked smart. Def Noodles is extremely witty. And Sharelle is adorable. Nick and Dustin are also very entertaining. Katie could never say a nice thing about any of those people because she's threatened by them, because they're more talented than her, because they got personalities, because their channels are way, way beyond Katie's 330. Still stuck at 330. 111. That's not your angel card, Katie. No, that's your blacklisted on Instagram card. And then, yeah, someone's just like, we can predict that there's an incoming retaliation video over what he's been saying on Twitter. And he's like, so be it. My personal opinions are based upon talent, production, value, and personality. I'm entitled to state them on my own social media based on such criteria. People are likewise entitled to their own opinions, and truth sleuth is very interesting too. Oh, that's the nail. That's the nail in Katie's door. New world for me. Oh, it was such a, like, just the pictures he would post, the photos of him and his team watching videos that Katie had made, watching her Instagram lives like this where she's just losing her shit, and that's their work. And yeah, what a world to jump into. Like, I'm a bit scared of the world for what, where am I going? Let me just bring it back to my face. I've got more Saltzy. I was gonna, that video. Oh, should we let Katie play back? Yeah, probably should. Oh, sorry, I've let this live go for too long. And I can never find my bookmarks. Why? Why is it so hard when I've got to use my brain that Katie is turned into a mush by the end of the stream?
And then we can also, it says on here, right here, when they do an investigation, it can include.
Why the hell does it do that? Like, I might have to get another browser. Why does this shit happen to me? Okay.
Serious. What he is doing right now on Twitter, he can be disbarred for.
What's the thing? Oh my God, why does this happen to me? Sorry, guys. Life's a little bit hard right now. It's having a little bit of a glitch situation. And this is probably karma. Like, Bill, end your life.
He can go to a special disciplinary like, do you understand that he can be disbarred for this?
I don't know, Katie. Do you understand that you have no power? You know, you've got, like, you are being sued. You're not the one that, you know, you're not on top. You don't have the money. You're not the bigger channel. You know, you're the pest. You're the pebble. But still, I'll press play on you, I guess. And I might skip ahead because that didn't end up happening.
So if you want to keep using the public opinion in Twitter and ignoring the requests of my attorney, knowing that I'm already represented and he has asked you and demanded that you cease, and then you are not responding to him when he has said he is authorized to accept service and you have not served us, and there are no papers at our house, we have never received a lawsuit, and you guys served an address that's not even connected to my business, it doesn't make sense. And accusing me of destroying evidence when you're on Twitter, literally engaging trolls and harassing, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I know. It's represented. I know. I am talking fast. No, their members only is not still on because I'm seeing Emily is attacking me. Emily is being used, I believe, to attack me. I'm asking Emily to cease. I'm asking all of these drama channels to cease. I'm asking Tati and her attorneys to cease. I'm asking everyone to cease and desist. Like, it's not that hard. And I'm asking for grace. I shouldn't have to be in a position where I feel like I'm putting back against the wall where I've got this person that makes millions of dollars using their platform.
You had 4 chances. 4 cease and desists were sent to you and your editor at Pathos. Who took it serious? You didn't. After the second one, he looked into your stuff, found that you weren't using sources for any of your articles. Like I said, you didn't remove it. They removed it. Plagiarism central. But no, you did nothing wrong. Who are you blocking? Who are you blocking, Katie?
Platform in a way to try to bankrupt me because I spoke about a public story? It doesn't make sense. And I don't have anything bad to say about this woman. I've never done anything maliciously. Well, if Emily is not attacking me, why doesn't Emily respond on Twitter? Why doesn't she reach out to me? Why doesn't she care about my side? Why is she accusing me of having connections to partners that I don't have connections to? Why is she implying that I have nefarious intentions when I don't have nefarious intentions? I don't have nefarious intentions for anyone. Well, if you guys find this interesting, Cool Kid Latte, subscribe. I'll keep giving you this content. There should be a gag order at this point because they can't stop talking about me. And the only way that I can actually defend myself so I don't lose my livelihood is by going live to defend myself.
You did not shut up about Tati. You kept going and kept going and kept going. So why the hell? You know, they've gone to the court now. It's up to the court now. You've had your chance. Sitting there going, why won't they give you the same chance? Makes no sense. You just don't understand your actions. You don't understand your platform either. Fuck. Also, you don't understand how you are biased in everything that you report because you report off your hate. It blinds you. You never see the bigger picture. And that's why Swanson, it was so easy for Swanson to just feed you information that he needed to get out because you weren't smart enough to really understand that you were being used because you're that fucking desperate. to be something that you're not, to be a reporter when you haven't done the hard yakka and like even read an ethics book, a code of practice, anything. You don't care if you harm the public. You never have cared if you harm the public. You have never cared if you harm the person you're reporting on. It's never stopped you. 800 videos on the Duggars. When you think, maybe I reckon I've said what I need to say. Let's give these people a break. No, you will continue to post Josh Duggar's photo over and over and over again, not realizing that you're re-traumatizing any victim. Because it excites you to see his face. Fuck, you are so, you are just so vile. And you are such the worst example for your son. If your son is learning by what you do, Jesus. Hope he's smart enough. But the amount of hate that you spew, there's no positivity ever in your life. I've never really heard you talk positive about any woman. Ever. Even all these IBLP survivors, which sometimes I really do think that's your sock account. And you want that people to believe if you just use the same profile picture that they use on their Facebook. You know, you can become whatever you want if you believe in yourself and the lies that you feed yourself. That's all it takes, Katie. You can be anything and your walls can be a different color every day. Gosh, remember this painting behind her? It was the worst. I remember someone said it looked like, oh yeah, I can't really say what it looks like. Okay. I think we might be done. Should we just skip to the end? This is the good bit. We should just watch the ends of these lives, not the beginning. Oh, she's on Emily's Twitter. Emily, she has a bookmark. You are bookmarked. You probably aren't, but wow. And look, this is baby Emily channel. You know, just getting started on YouTube. I still think, I'm like, that's my girl, Emily. But oh my God, who's watching the whole, about the, Brian Crowberger, what's his name? Not Crowberger. It's not Crow, is it? I feel sorry for crows. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, Katie. Whoa, look at that. I was not expecting. I wanted to look at your files. Yes, this is where I'm tuning out. Oh, look, screenshot central. And it even says what time you took. No, that can't be what time you took the screenshot. She never changes the name. Okay. Okay, so what are you going to say?
But she's claiming that she's not. I did block her for 2 minutes and then unblocked her right away. But she hasn't been blocked all day. And she's speaking from a place of an attorney as an authority, but she doesn't have any she was blocked yesterday for 5 minutes, honestly. Because people were harassing me that watched her video and they were accusing me of being connected to this business partner.
They were accusing you of being insecure or in cahoots with, yes, the business partner. Because, Katie, everyone really has a mind that works. I love how you try and tell everyone what the lawsuit is and how there's no evidence. You're still doing that with 7M. It's I don't think you properly, well, yes, you don't. You read it and you tell yourself what it says, which is not what it says. Look, you're so rattled. Gosh, Emily rattled. Oh, look at you, even more rattled, and a close-up of your, oh, shit. Did you guys see that? What? Doof, 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 doof. Oh, it's Human Traffic. No, what is it? Oh, is that movie? It's not called Human Traffic, is it? Yeah, that's what it's called, isn't it? It is. Okay. Do you guys know it's that Pommy movie? Okay. I'm just entertaining myself now.
It's ridiculous.
Oh my God, it totally is.
Am I hungry for tacos? Yes.
Oh. Dude.
Edwin's generation, don't be mean to me. Like, don't, please, Edwin's generation, I'm asking you as a creator to creator, please do not be rude to me. Please do not be mean to me. Please be respectful of me. If you were going through this, I would hope, I know he's not being mean. I'm just asking him. I didn't say he was being mean. I'm just asking him politely, like, please, like, be nice. Like, please be nice to me.
Are you nice to anyone, Katie, ever? Do I have a fart? Yes! That is your farting face. Oh, Katie. I wonder if you still do, you know, poo face as an adult. Is this what's happening? Okay. Look at the chin. How does that happen? It's like a whole, it's like Tasmania, basically, isn't it? It's like that part of the country. Guys, she's pooing. She's pooing! I've lost the plot. I've lost the plot. This is where we are at right now. But why is she still doing that face?
Okay. Just, you know, give me, you know, I don't have trolls. She said she got them from Tati's team. Okay. So then Tati's team is giving her information. Why? That doesn't make sense.
She's not part of the lawsuit, Katie. She's a lawyer. She used to work with like the same people that Saltzy works with in LA. It's the same, like, you know, she is in the know. That's her field. And then it was something to do with the SWANSON Halo beauty lawsuit, not yours. She can do whatever she wants. She's a commentator, a lawyer commentator. So yeah, not only does she have a brain, but she does your job better. But not your job, but you know. Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah. She holds on.
She had a source that she didn't want to disclose. It's the same way that you don't want to name your sources. So it's okay for her to have a source, but it's not okay for me.
You don't have your source, man, outed you.
But you're not blocked. I
Swanson.
don't know why people are saying they're blocked. I can literally see their comments.
Look, CBD oil could change your life. That tense situation on the neck.
Well, I will prove it. I will prove it. I'm not playing the victim. I don't know how defending yourself against what's happening to you is playing the victim. I haven't deleted any comments. I just hate how she's capitalizing off this and gaining subscribers. Well, I'm not. I'm losing.
Okay, who thinks that she's going to sign off with a peace sign? Okay, because I just want to see if that's what we are. I want a peace sign. I do. I want it. That's what I'm here for. Katie?
I don't know.
Are they your wind chimes?
Don't you think that Tati was harassed because of D'Angelo Wallace's video that had 5 million views or PewDiePie's video that had 10 million views?
Oh my God. Did you watch it?
I don't know. That is wind chimes. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to bed.
Bye. Are you going to wear your pajamas that you're wearing, like just going to go straight to bed like that? I reckon you will, because you don't know how to remove makeup. You can even see the dents here, because this is 2020, November 2020. In August 2020 is when Mr. Boyle was here. But even when she was real close to the screen, you could see her digging.
Shouldn't have to be in a position.
You can see it even there. I reckon whatever's on her face now has been on her face ever since. Like, I don't think Mr. Boyle ever went away. And there has been multiple lumps. Like, I remember she even pushed like a lump, pushed a lump in this same year in December. We can basically go day by day. I've got the one she does the next night. Maybe we should just continue on. I need to up my game on how I do it. Like, do I just let it run? Because if I watch it twice, then it becomes a torture chamber for me. But I mean, there we are. That's what I'm looking for. And you can see, look at all that. You should just come on now. I mean, Katie, makeup can cover everything. Just come on, cake it on. I do miss your face because I don't like your monotone reporting. Okay, but I'm going to leave you holding your chin. It's like she couldn't even rest on that chin though, is it? Like, because if it's dislodged, you know, you went to lean on it, you just slip on through. I don't know, Katie. Look, I'm trying to imagine. I'm putting myself in your shoes. I'm not giving you shit. I mean, really what you should be doing with this face infection, I was going to say go get a chin replacement, but they'll probably amputate half of your face. I reckon, yeah, if it is MRSA, do people say that as MRSA? I don't know, but just staph infection, just her hygiene level. And she shares a bed with her son. And she doesn't clean her bed linen at all. We've seen it. I've got pictures on my Twitter. If you just go to my Twitter at It's Crystal Bill and then type up the top, Frida. That's a good keyword, Frida, because it will come up with Toad in bed with Frida, and their pillows are disgusting. It's like they are so orange and yucky. They're the kind of people, it reminds me of Amber Portwood, her apartment with Gary when Leah was a baby, how Leah's cot never had a sheet on it, never, ever. And Amber slept on a mattress on the floor with no sheet, no pillow cover, nothing, because that's not their priority, because they're wrapped up in addiction. So personal hygiene is not really up there on Katie's priority list. I don't think it ever has been. But yeah, her narcissism and her mental illness stops her from seeing reality. So when she looks in the mirror, she looks like she's fine. She looks like she's good looking. She looks, because if that's the disease, convincing you that your world is fine and everything is perfect when it's not. But yeah, gosh, Katie. Okay, you can lean back. Well, no, you know what? I'm going to back away and I'll see you. Well, wait, I won't see you. You're not around in 2023. Maybe your face broke out in flesh-eating bacteria or something, because you're stressing so much, but you don't know because you have no self-awareness, stressing so much about 7M because there's no jurisdiction. That you got discovery was denied. But then you haven't told yourself that, because in your story, you've told yourself you're going to win. Robert Sheen has nothing on you. It's all lies. Well, is it? Well, the internet is forever. The videos are forever. Just like this. November 2020, we can just do a little, let's go back to 2020, check out what Katie's up to. Oh my God, this sounds so familiar. What's going on? It's almost like 7M. Well, it's exactly the same because she never learns because she's never done wrong. No. Fucking perfect. But then it's like just not even being aware that you haven't changed. Well, that's another thing. And then that whole thing, like just her ego feeding her that she is smarter than Saltzy, that she's going to sue him, rather than acknowledging that, hey, I might have, gone too far. Maybe I went too far. I'll put this down as a lesson learned. Change my ways. Better, do better next time. No, 3 years later, getting sued for the exact same thing. How? Why? Not because this is what happens when you're a journalist, no. Because you are just dumb. You're fucking stupid, really. That's what it comes down to, isn't it? It has to. Just, she won't shut the fuck up. Why doesn't she just stop? I need to stop. This is almost 2 hours. Fucking torture. Thank God the replay crew have timestamps. I feel sorry for you guys, but I'm also grateful for those that stuck around in chat having a chin wag. It's always good to just look across and see my crew, Oh, no one's abandoned me yet. But even just, this not being my usual slot on Tuesdays, just continuing on, I just feel like I'm just going to run with the feelings, like what's making me feel good. Because I felt really good after last night's live, which I hadn't felt good in a whole week. Like I really succumbed to my own mental fuckery because Katie does affect me, but I'm a real person. That's why, if I was a robot, Katie, you need a robot husband, Katie. Let's free Toad. I don't know. I don't even know what's happening. What did we learn here? What did we learn? We learnt the carousel from hell will keep on spinning round. Hopefully 7M can stop it in its skid marks. Kind of makes sense, bit of context there and, like, guys, like this video, share it, comment below. I really want to just be more present on this channel. I get in my own head and I just run from Katie, but like I said, I'm gonna get other videos up. I just have to. I can't let Katie be my only dish that I serve. I'm not a one dish person. Who was that? God, okay, guys, I'm a little bit nuts, but that's what happens at the end of these. So it's best for me to sign off. Wish you guys a happy day. Go have a good day. If it's daylight, I'm going to go to bed as well. But yeah, take care out there, guys. And yeah, I might be around tomorrow. So make sure your notifications are on. And make sure you're like subscribed if you think you are. Because, oh my God, all my favorite channels, how am I not subscribed? I've been subscribed to them forever. And I've just been noticing that I'm not subscribed anymore. It's annoying, but yeah, so double check that. Anyway, guys, take care, have a good day, and yes, I'll see you soon.